War Warhammer 2. In the last episode, we continued our push against the Empire. Unfortunately, they have, well, responded. Castle Drakenhof here is not looking too well. We've begun to rebuild a little bit of a force over here. We've recently taken Ungrim Iron Fist into our fold. And, well, now we're waiting to see exactly how we're going to defeat the Empire here. Let's see. Karag Dromar. Oh yeah, over here. So Thorgrim, we have him working on a big force of gyro bombers and gyrocopters and all that. Hopefully, he'll be able to take them out. Unfortunately, it's taking some time to build this force, so we're still working on that. Other than that, let's see. Anyone? Rombrindle that's there, but we can't spawn him in right now. I think we still have some people that we need to respawn because they died. Let's look at our lords and heroes. Let's see. A-Train. A-Train. Oh, A-Train. I forgot about A-Train over here that we made him. Hopefully he'll show up in stream here and be able to help us out a little bit. We got Belgar here. He's gradually making his progress over. Fortunately, he's already moved this turn, so we can't do anything with him. Who else do we have? I think that's pretty much it. Sneaky Boy has been wounded. River Dwarf has been wounded. Pickles guy was killed. Omar's Captain Rainbow Farts was killed. So yeah, we still got a lot of work to do. We have this Thane here. What was I doing with him? I think I was gonna have him join Thorgrim's army, maybe. Just as a little backup support. Let's see. Anything that I can build here that I could then add to Thorgrim's army. I think I could probably build the cannons in A-Train's army. We could add 3 of those to Thorgrim's army. Is that what we want to do? I think that's what we want to do. Organ guns would be very nice, but we're not quite there yet in this province. So let's start on that. Shame. Yes, I know, Pickle. Poor guy. He's been killed. Poor artillery master is gone. Oh, we actually have quite a lot of openings for Thanes and runesmiths and all that. I just need money. So we could make almost like a big hero army out of all of this. Maybe something we need to look into. But for the moment, let's go ahead and end the turn. And see what exactly the Empire is going to do. If I recall correctly, I think A-Train said doing a mixture of the one item that gives perfect vigor along with there was one other item as well. Made a really powerful hero. Pickle says, so your friend that streams Overwatch, you've not yet told me his name to ruin his day one day. It's Saren. He's actually come in stream a couple times, so not too often, but every once in a while he tries to stop in. Alright, Ashen is under attack. Let's go here and see what we can do to damage them. But yeah, he goes by, I think it's Saren 1. Yeah, he and I used to roleplay on Star Wars Jedi Academy a long time ago. And while I think we may have been on the same guild in Star Wars The Old Republic, I don't think we necessarily did much role-playing together then. I want to say most of his role-playing there was separate. Like his group, even though we were in the same guild, his group and my group were kind of separate. I think part of it was, you know, times that we were available too, so. So I started to make a little bit more work on the mod. The role-playing had factions, kind of. Especially because my one guy started out as a Jedi. So like the role-playing group that we were part of, the hiding expeditionary outfits, their sort of focus was in... we could try to take out this group here. Let's try to do this.
Find your targets.
And try and separate. Actually, we'll make one big line, because that should hopefully help us against those damn rockets.
Longbeards. Down. Dwarfs to me.
So anyways, going back to what I was talking about, so the hiding expeditionary outfit that we were, pretty much what was going on there was, it was all of us, it was like an organization that operated outside of the Republic to fight the Sith and all that. It was sort of the main goal, I guess. I want these guys to be group 1. Move forward, take out the crossbowmen. And my double clicking issue has not gotten any better. Rebels, so it was actually like, they were still part of the Republic, but they were operating outside of it because sort of the start of the Old Republic storyline involves the Sith and the Rebel, or not the Rebels, the Republic, being at peace in like a Cold War state. Actually, take out those Outriders instead. They have that armor-piercing stuff, which will be a pain in the ass for us to deal with, for our warriors and all that. And also another thing that A-Train pointed out is missiles don't do as well against heroes, so to kind of focus my missile units against the normal infantry. Or at least normal units, I would say. Come on, take out Volkmar there. Alright, they're facing away from us. Kill him! Volkmar is in some trouble there, excellent. We really need to kind of focus on those flagellants as well. They don't do a lot of... well, they do some damage actually. But their big thing is that they're unbreakable. So, an unbreakable unit, you pretty much have to wipe out every single one of them. But they don't have a lot of armor, so it's kind of easy to wipe them out. Slay everything without a beard. Almost got all the flagellants. Or the flatulence. Alright, know what? Let's do that Free Company militia next.
Dwarf warriors! For the ancestors! For the Harkin! For the Coruscant God!
I think we're definitely doing a lot more damage here than they expected us to do. Pickle says so fucking hilarious.
Pull out!
No, don't pull out. Well, now they're bombing their own guys because we're so close to them. I guess that's a good thing.
Coruscant God! Take them down!
Actually, you know what? Fire on those great swords.
Withdraw! Fine! A worthy order! Fight power! Bring them! Dwarf warriors!
No! Darn. Okay. Darn thing. Okay, quit that audio. Really wish I knew what was going on with the mix amp part of my headset that causes the audio to go out like that.
Pull out! Dwarf warriors! Grudge thrower!
Who attacked my grudge throwers? Well, we're gonna lose this. Unfortunately. Yep, there goes the army. But we definitely did a lot more damage than I think they expected. It still calls it a decisive defeat. So anyways, going back to my story about Star Wars The Old Republic. So the storyline starts out, there's a Cold War between the Sith Empire and the Republic and all that. Well, our group was sort of operated as like an independent organization to fight the Sith on, well, still at peace with them, I guess. You know, fight outside of the bounds of the Republic, which is pretty much the story of the Resistance in the sequel trilogy. And they take Eshin. And I lost wine! No! What if the dwarves want an alternative source of alcoholic beverage? Pickle says Star Wars The Cold Wars. So yes, what about the do it guy, or the do it emote? Well, we got a lot of different followers. Oh, from Ungrim's guys. Okay. Interesting. Oh, we don't actually have any bonuses to, Oh, this guy doesn't get any bonuses to fighting the humans. That's disappointing. Oh, he looks like the Mona Lisa. He did look like the Mona Lisa, I will give that.
I grow restless.
Ooh.
Impossible.
That treasurer guy is kind of in the open. Oh, I gotta attack him. Because he's also in a march stance, which means he can't retreat.
Of runecraft. Setting off. Lund's air. I'm going.
Oh! I got this. I didn't even know I had to go to Karak Asgal. Or maybe I did and I just didn't notice. Oh. Anyways, we have this new quest to get the Axe of Grimnir, which does 12 armor piercing, plus 4 bonus versus large, plus 6 melee attack, magical attacks, reduced upkeep, reduced recruitment costs, and increases the income from post-battle loot. It's not too bad.
Zulrikas.
Let's see, do I do Master of the Forge, or do I do the Runes of Striking to get to the Rune of Negation there? Let's do these runes that help out with those attacks, I guess.
Wrong is mustard. A wise plan.
Hey, we found Lothern with a hell of a lot of armies here.
Hear your words. Absolutely not.
Alright, so let me save again. I saved before, but I'm saving again just to be sure. And then we're gonna go and take out this treasurer guy.
Ready. Karakadrin attacks.
Because it'll be good to take him out. Oh yeah, I just remembered one more thing I wanted to check here. Yeah, we'll check it later. Alright. What is our best bet here? Could just try to overwhelm them. Giant Slayers there, we got the Longbeards, and we got the regular Slayers. One long force. Then we got Quarreler, Ironbreakers, Quarreler.
For the ancestors. My doom approaches.
And then we got these guys. Pickle says, I've spent a half hour looking at the duet, trying to wrap my head around who does he look like. Oh. Yeah, I kinda noticed a little bit of the similarity. There's one other thing that he looks similar to as well. I can't quite remember what it was called though. But some kind of meme-looking thing.
Ironbreakers.
So I forget what the Ironbreakers have for their special ranged weapon. No, it's not Palpatine. Even though that's the intention.
Bring them down.
So do the Ironbreakers throw axes then? Oh, we're gonna find out real soon here. I'm guessing probably not axes, because it doesn't do armor piercing damage. It's explosive. Do they have explosives? Are these a different version of the miner guys?
Let's have it, lad. Vengeance.
Come on, Ironbreakers. Fire! It is satchel charges.
Slayers. Dowie attack. Ready, ancestors. Crash wound. Kill them. It is an order. Hungry mindfish. Slayers. Down. Down. Move to attack. Obey me.
Go get the Arc Lecter there. Oh, that Arc Lecter is definitely in trouble. Yeah, they've almost pretty much squished him.
Quarrelers! They have wronged us! Will do! Quarrelers!
Well, this was actually pretty good overall. Pickle says they throw their children.
Slayers! No! Slay everything without your beard! Kazuk!
And that is it. Alright, we lost a few people with our Ironbreakers. Other than that, though, we held out pretty good. Pickle says, every mirror you buy is in used condition. I suppose? So I'm trying out something new with OBS here. It is a lot of clicking because I'm checking out something with OBS here. Or not OBS, Twitch. I'm looking to see how many people are watching the stream. It only shows one. Only you, Pickle. Only you. Because the way I have things set up, Ghost says MuxieBot didn't work. No. How did you not work? Damn you bots. Oh. No wonder it didn't work. It's offline. So I don't know what's going on with the bots. Sorry about that, Ghost. Let me put the stream up then. Streaming now with Total War Warhammer 2. Ta-da. There, I put my own announcement out. Alright, execute captives or release captives? We're gonna execute.
I grow restless. Forwards!
And the treasurer has been killed. Excellent. Pickle says bots aren't reliable. Well, true.
Aye,
Oh, cool. We got enough movement range. We can go right back to Karak Kadrin. Alright, we're gonna do Doomseeker for this Dragon Slayer. There's something weird with this mod, but it is what it is. Because that was going to some elven hero it was looking like. Alright, was this the guy that we outfitted? No, this was not. Who did we outfit? Oh, A-Train is who we outfitted.
Master of Runecraft.
People says, but slaves are. Hey, I'm selling. Alright. We got the Shield of Tolos, Iron Warden's Hammer, and Gatekeeper's Belt. Those are the two things. Because Gatekeeper's Belt does the Unbreakable, and the Iron Warden's does the Perfect Vigor. Ghost says, I've been working hard in Fallout Shelter. Working on anything in particular there? Let's see. Monument of Grimnir. Probably do that. Since A-Train was talking well of the Slayers and all.
Ready. Virgin boats. Throw bearers. Let's march.
Alright, I think I'll do a Master Engineer next turn to put into Thorgrim's army. Since Thorgrim is going to be focused on artillery and all that. Pickle says, I've been working hard on waiting for the summer sale. You know what? Let's go for Oathstones. Because I have an idea of something I'm going to try with A-Train's army. I'm thinking I'm going to try and make a hero army. Theoretically, it could work out well. We'll find out, though. What else do I need to do here? Pillars of Grungni. Oh yeah, I finished doing whatever I was doing there. Do we do the money, the toolmaker stuff? I think that's what I wanted to do. And I think it's time to end the turn. Yeah, how are our grudges looking? A lot of grudges right now. A lot of grudges. Because we got to take back all of these places that we've lost. Oh well. We'll get there.
For the wisdom of the land.
And I'm out of money right now. Let's move this force to Castle Drakenhof. Pickle says, newbie, you know how this works. You have a new idea, and 9 out of 10 times it will backfire. True. And Go says, I'm trying hard to get an alarm clock, because then I can make a new Brotherhood of Steel uniform. I forget that there's the crafting and all that they have with Fallout Shelter. I don't know, I think they're doing a rave at Lothern because it's all like glowy and stuff. Seriously, look at that, there's all glowy stuff. Alright. Balthazar Gelt is approaching Castle Drakenhof. Beginning the siege there. Oh god. Stay away, Wulfric. Because if it's just Gelt who's there, we might be able to do it. Pickle says, no, it's just Keanu Reeves is there. I'll say I'm relatively excited about the potential for Cyberpunk 2077. Definitely story-wise, it seems relatively... hold on, I will need to change some of this up here. Allied factions, I don't need to see any of their stuff. Enemy stuff I want to see. Neutral, I don't need to see any of that. Ghost, you're still not at 60 dwellers yet? Aww. Yeah, I want to say there's been at least one time that I've gotten close to... I think I've gotten 60 dwellers before. Not much more than that, though. I know I haven't unlocked all of the stuff playing Fallout Shelter before. Pickle says, I instantly ejaculated when they announced Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk. Oh, God. I mean, it's definitely an exciting little thing. Now, hopefully, he will actually have a decent role to play. And not just be like a small, you know, side piece there. Alright. Begone. No migration. Oh, look. More chaos.
What? Time for a reckoning. I will not obey.
Alright, Oaken Hammer, I was building you up. Because eventually I'm going to change out this thing at Zufbar there. Build the Baker's Guild. Okay.
It is time.
So we got to try and take care of this army. Otherwise we're going to be doomed. Unfortunately, we can't see exactly all what they have.
My axe thirsts for war.
Yeah.
No. The clan demands war.
It doesn't look good. Well, I think we can win this. They just have a lot of Hellstorm rocket batteries, so I'm going to have to probably have my grudge throwers at the front of the army to attack them. And then rely on the back forces to kind of do the rest of the cleanup. So, let's go ahead and do this. Because if we don't defeat Gelt here, we're pretty much doomed. Because they'll get another army here, and then there'll be no winning. Pickle says, that's the only reason I'm pre-ordering Cyberpunk, and also because the gameplay looks like a lot of fun. And Ghost says, on Fallout Shelter I have 58, but on my iPad I've had 62. Yeah, I'm not pre-ordering Cyberpunk, at least not yet. Just because I am trying to get out of pre-ordering all these titles and all that. Unless there's something, I mean, I will say I'll pre-order Total War Warhammer 3 when that comes out. That's because that's, you know, with how much I've played this game, absolutely. Wait, why your bank account? Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, did you mean why, comma, your bank account? No, it's because, well, a lot of games that I've pre-ordered have turned out into crap. You know, examples being all the wonderful times that we've, well, definitely like Star Wars Battlefront. That's like among the big ones.
Targets, Lord. Quarrelers.
All right.
They have wronged us. This grudge must be satisfied. War of vengeance. Quarrelers.
This is not going to be perfect, but hopefully
Master the throng.
we can at least try
War of vengeance.
to do as much damage as possible. So each of my grudge throwers are going to focus down on their Hellstorm rocket batteries.
Grudge thrower.
Ghost says my iPad vault got destroyed by death claws. So like it got completely destroyed? You can do that? I didn't know you could have a vault completely destroyed. Alright, fire, fire, fire! There we go.
Victory will be ours! Plow through!
Come on, send them running away. There we go. The ghost says, not destroyed, but we had a lot of deaths. Aha. Yeah, I imagine that could probably get to the point of being difficult to recover from.
It is a reckoning!
Alright, you guys focus on the handgunners. Ghost says, I didn't delete it because I spent money on that vault. Oh, that kind of sucks. That you spent money on the vault and it still went bad. Alright, we should almost have their rocket batteries taken care of.
War of vengeance! Withdraw!
Alright, they're fleeing.
Stop! Pass it! For the Karazanko!
Ghost says, I bought the starter pack and it gave me Sarah Lyons. Pickle says, well, this was a twist. What, me actually doing well here? Oh, you honestly thought I was going to fail? Well, the balance of power did look very bad.
Gears of Zufbar! I'll get my tools! Shoot! We'll get it! Long bits! To the Karazanko! Withdraw! Now! Waralets! Pull out! Kazoo! Vengeance! Pull out! Put those dwarven legs! Yes! Withdraw! Bring them! Down! Yes! Will do! There's nothing I can't fix! Downbeards! For the ancestor gods! Downbeards! Scoff! Charge!
Ghost says my new one will not fail. Well, hopefully your new vault will do better.
Warrunners! Go! Longbeard! Cowards, feel our wrath! For the
What, did they get a guy back up at the rocket battery? Damn it.
Move! Zombies! Warlords! This is a reckoning!
Stupid fucking Reichsguard.
Axes out, lads! We demand blood! Pump those dwarven legs! Thunderers! Ah! Artillery, ready! They have wronged us! Stop! Yes! We're the ancestors! They have wronged us!
Alright, shoot down Gelt there.
Warriors! Play a bless our aid!
This guy definitely takes a lot of hits.
Now then, what's going on here? Fight! Longbeards! Missiles ready! Move! Stop! Axes out, lads! Thunderers! Down! How about them? The ancestors watch! Shield bearers, halt!
Pickle says, you can't say that no word, newbie. Screw that. Okay, would you just kill Gelt, please?
Thunderers! Lock the loading! Shoot! Longbeards! Yes, laddie! Reach far, reach fast! Charge!
You'll have to tell Twitch.
Thunderers! Anak! Longbeards! Attack the Orcs! That's an order! The clans unite! Grudge thrower! This won't miss fire! Thunderers!
Alright, let's try to kill as many of these guys as possible. Not quite as good as I wanted. The class, so how goes the classes? It's been going alright. I'm hoping that I'm getting close to the point where I can like audition out of the class. So I'm thinking probably I'll aim to try and do that, or see about doing that at the end of next week. So at the end of next week, I'll talk and see if I can do that to get the class over with, rather than go another 2 weeks or whatever. Am I working on the 4th of July? I haven't gotten my schedule yet, but I should be off that day. But there's no guarantee, so sometimes in the casino industry, you do get scheduled to work on holidays. Hopefully not, but you never know. 4th of July generally isn't too bad. It's actually the day before the 4th of July, I think, gets kind of crazy. So did my lord here survive? I don't even know if he did. He may have. My lips and my voice are off. Like, how off? They shouldn't be off with the stream. Unfortunately, I can't really test this, so it might be something I'll have to check out once the stream is finished with. Pickle, what about you? Does it seem like my lips and my voice seem off? Pickle says, guy walks into a place with firecrackers attached to him. What do you do, newbie? And his name is Omar? Oh, poor Omar. Oh. Throw chips at him and run? Well, I don't know, Ghost. I don't know why things seem off. A no lag between, so oh. Unless there's something going on with the stream on your end there, Ghost. Hey, my lord did survive. I mean, just barely, but he survived.
For the wisdom of the layer.
And he got Metal Storm. Armor +6 for all units. That's pretty good. I guess if I want this guy to survive, though, I'm gonna have to have him run from Castle Drakenhof. So flee! Pickle says, fuck your lord, newbie. What, are you jealous, Pickle? Jealous that he survived? Mine doesn't, your does. Smells like BS. Oh, this isn't my like personal lord or anything. Ghost says it's better after I left and got back in. Yeah, it could have been something with the stream potentially. I don't even know what I want to have this guy focus on. Well, let's give him some armor. We'll focus on his... Actually, you know what? I'm going to have him do Oath of Forging so I can at least get some more Oath gold. And I have a little bit of money, so I can hire some more quarrelers. It's not much, but it's some.
Armed and ready. I'll get on it. True king of 8 peaks. Leaving. King's command. Move.
Alright, let's continue looking around, seeing what things look like
The
here.
Phoenix Court will hear your words.
And it looks like Tyrion is the top ranking power.
Not possible.
Though they still don't want to be friendly with me yet.
An honor.
Pickle says, time for some pop. I mean soda because I'm a normal person. Haha, you've said it. It's too late, Pickle. You're turning into a Midwesterner.
Forward.
Alright, well, I'm bringing this guy around. Let me see if I can get those things for him. Not Iron Wardens. It was, what, an enchanted item? Gatekeeper's Belt. Forge that. And then, I want to say it was a talisman? Iron Warden's Wardstone? No. Was it armor? Iron Warden's Shield. Yes, that's it. Oh no, I can't craft it because I lost my wine. No. Are you going up? Okay, there you go. So I have to get back my wine. Oh, bastards. taking my supply of wine and all that.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Well, Ungrim could try to make an assault on Volkmar.
To die in battle.
Ghost says, let's see. In my vault, I have Sarah, Old Longfellow, and me with a Gatling laser. Interesting. And also, Pickle, you can't escape the Midwest life. Who gave Ungrim stuff for Thunderers and Tradition and Innovation? Like range stuff instead of boosting his Slayers. It's like, what the hell? Death Blow, Determined Death Blow, and an Extremely Daring Death Blow. And we got Great Green Nemesis. Nah, that's not important. Unliving Antagonist, Ruinous Rivals, Doom Seekers. Well, that's pretty good. Let's see, we got Slayer, Slayer King, Dragon Slayer, Demon Slayer. Pickle says, newbie doesn't know that I have a switch right next to me. When flipped, the sound of his game turns off. Haha, haha.
Onward.
I am thinking about trying to take Waldenhof here. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but you know what? I'm gonna give this guy the enchanted belt. I don't have anything there for him or there. Oh, he's not gonna be able to use it though yet. Fudge. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to go without it and hope that everything's gonna be good enough. Because this is a good opportunity. I can stop them before they get too powerful. Alright, let's save again.
Ready.
And go for Waldenhof. They only have 2 things of artillery here. They have that one Hellstorm rocket battery and then this really powerful Tempelhof Luminarch. The balance of power is actually kind of mixed towards us, so, well, a little mixed against us, but let's see. Pickle says, not much of a soda person, mostly water and juice. Well, that's a good way to be, Pickle. I need to try and drink less pop and all that. I actually do have a little bit of water here. But that's not to say that I haven't had a lot of pop today already. Because after class I stopped off at McDonald's and got some stuff there, and then I had a Coke earlier as well, so. Alright, I think I'm going to do what I did last time. Have most of my arrow units kind of up front, the infantry units in the back, but ready to go. And then as they approach, try and do as much damage as possible. I could... Oh, Ungrim's not fast? Come on, Ungrim, I thought you were fast. Hey there, Sid! Sid says, oh no, precious newbie, you drank too much pop before bedtime. No, I don't have that problem. Pop actually helps me calm down and sleep and all that. It has the exact opposite effect on me. Alright, Ungram and the Runesmith will be in the back because they're all slow. Then the Slayers and the Giant Slayers and the Slayer hero dudes will be the group up front, kind of. Okay. Hopefully this works. Sid says nobody gets drunk off of pop. Not quite that either. Alright. Let's move. You guys move. And you guys move you like up here. There's that Luminarch firing. Now they're actually making a poor choice having the Luminarch actually attack my units, because generally the Luminarch is actually a better suited to attack. It's better suited to attack heroes because it has really good accuracy. Iron Breakers, I'm going to put you into a separate group as well.
Strike out! Quarrelers! For the ancestor gods!
Where's my heroes? Well, I have two Dragon Slayer heroes up front, right in the thick of things. And then my other heroes are gradually coming along.
The clans unite! Rattle down! Rune of smiting upon them! To the Karazhan Tour! Axes out! For the High King! Iron Breakers! Satisfy the grudge! Longbeards! It is a reckoning!
No, my one Dragon Slayer is almost dead. Flee! Flee, little dude. Oh, he did.
Iron Breakers! Attack! On my oath, they die! For the ancestors! Yes, fame! Kazook! Vengeance! Fire on the foe! Get moving! Slayers! The clans unite!
Sid says, what is this, World War I? Go all Arthur Curry on them and use some advanced tactics. I'm not the best at the advanced tactics, Sid. Frontal assaults are for gooses. Well, part of the problem is they have these rocket batteries. So if I stay back, like the dwarves generally do, when dealing with most enemies, I would just get destroyed.
Pick your target.
So I did kind of have to do a frontal assault
Ready to strike.
to take out this Hellstorm rocket battery. Definitely a destructive attack. Definitely lost quite a bit in all of it. But it seems to have worked. Sid says, silly, silly newbie.
Slayer King. Now is the season of our vengeance. Dwarfs, ready axes.
Alright, let's see. How's our fight doing against Volkmar there? Got Ungrim and the one other Dragon Slayer dude. Uh-oh, I think the Dragon Slayer went out. No, he's still alive. Okay. But we took out Volkmar.
For the ancestors. Right. Iron breakers. Obey me. Obey me.
Stop that like us in the head!
I think we are good. Did we take out all of the flagellants? I think we did. There we go. Okay. Well, a destructive battle, but we took back this settlement here. And hopefully they don't have anyone close enough to take it back. Sid says you need to do a two-prong attack. A frontal assault to draw fire and infantry, then a J-swoop with faster units to take out the ranged while the melee is occupied. The biggest problem right now is that I don't really have a whole lot of fast units. Like, the fastest unit I have are the Slayers, and they have a speed of 40. And while that's fast for a dwarf, it's not really fast for anything else. Like Reichsguard, they're like a heavy or cavalry. I think their speed is like 70 something. The fastest units in the game get up to, I think, 110. Sid says, even melee is fine if you have tanks to occupy their melee. Yeah, it's, I mean, certainly the Longbeards seem to do alright. Ghost says, newbie, it's melee. I likes melee. Meh, meh. Alright, can I see what... Oh, they're not actually showing me what the Reichsguard stats are. Oh, well. Alright, occupy. Occupado. Grudge removed. And Ungrim gets a little boost for defeating Volkmar. That's pretty good.
To die in battle.
And Sid says melee. Tips Fedora. Alright, Ungrim, what can we do for you? Let's see, hit points greater than 20%, hit points greater than 50%. So we could do either Determined Death Blow or Extremely Daring Death Blow. So a Determined Death Blow, when his hit points are below 50%, is when he gets his little boost to armor piercing and weapon damage. Ooh, he has a really good charge bonus. You know what? Let's go for Slayer King, though. That way we can boost our Slayer units. And then I'm going to have to do Grimnir's Heirs as well eventually, too. So that takes the Slayers up to 65 attack. With the Grimnir's Heirs, that's another 8. So 65 up to 73 attack. So that's like the attack of a hero unit, pretty much. Plus a further 5 for rank 7 and above from the Honored by Grimnir. So I think I can make really good Slayer units with Ungrim.
You come for favors, but all I hear is scorn.
Still can't get peace from the Empire, though, unfortunately.
I refuse.
Onward.
Let's see. So in one turn, I can get some long beards here. Might as well do that. Let's bring these two together.
I am the Slayer King.
And then we'll do another group of longbeards there.
Demands blood.
Be nice to get some more Slayer units. But probably just to have the units in my command. We'll go for 3 Quarrelers. Oh, Pickle said to do determined. The one where it's under the 50%. Okay, I'll have to check that out eventually. Pickle says, what's the max on how many heroes you can have per army? You can have the max 20, or well, 19 plus your legendary lord or whatever. So you can have a whole army of heroes in that. It's expensive to do that. You gotta have a lot of infrastructure to support the unit cap, but you can do an army of all heroes. And Ghost asks, will you ever do a Fallout Shelter stream? I would lean towards no. But, I mean, it could be possible. Alright. Thorgrim, you're all ready to go. So let's get you moving over here.
Master of Runecraft.
A-Train will move you. So that next turn you can deliver the cannons.
For clan honor.
Pickle asks, what type of infrastructure are we talking about? So pretty much just the buildings that create the heroes. Like, for example, this Monument of Grimnir does stuff with, well, actually not really that. The Engineers Guild Hall, for example, increases both hero recruit rank as well as the hero capacity. What else do we have here? Hangar doesn't do it. Hall of Oaths is another. It increases the capacity for Thanes. Let's see. And then the Rune Forge is the other one. And that increases the capacity for rune smiths. Ghost says, newbie, I would pay for a Fallout Shelter stream. Definitely something to keep in mind. The biggest problem with doing a Fallout Shelter stream, though, is there's a lot of timed stuff. So it really... And that would kind of go against being able to, I guess, make a really good stream. I could do Fallout Shelter videos on YouTube, but yeah, doing it on a stream I think would just get old, kind of. Sid says, for your info, Arthur Curry came up with the Creeping Barrage. You bombard a little ways in front of your marching infantry, and they kill the enemy as they exit their bunkers. Also did a lot of tunnelling assaults, like the Siege of Vrax, but that's less important. See, I think I'll be able to make some better use out of stuff like that once I defeat the Empire. Like, right now, the problem that we're facing is the Empire has a bunch of rocket batteries that have just an incredible range. Oh, don't tell me he's going to make it all the way to Waldenhof. He is. Nose. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Because they do have the Hellstorm rocket battery still. But it's going to be in reinforcements. It's not necessarily going to be in this initial army. Ugh. Crap. Sid says was a big deal in the time of over-the-top trench warfare. Yeah, generally the dwarves have some of the best artillery in the game. But the Empire are able to kind of match it. Because they have some, well, their Hellstorm rocket batteries have a range of 480, which is better than anything else in the game as far as I know. Pickle says, isn't an army only of heroes best when used with the vampires? Definitely the vampires are probably some of the best as far as that goes. For example, especially with the von Karstein vampire faction, they have a little boost to
Slayers! Vengeance!
all of our... You know, let's just put all of our heroes like right
Let the
here.
vengeance begin! Runesmith!
Sid says, I don't think Creeping Barrage would work here, not even any stunning.
It is a
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any artillery to go along with any attempt at a Creeping Barrage.
Breakers! Longbeards! Quarrelers! Longbeards! Kill hooks!
Yet you dare march against us!
Longbeards! Let the vengeance begin! Longbeards!
Alright,
Clans unite!
what you guys like? Add you guys to the Slayer group.
Slayers!
Anyways, oh, what was Pickle talking about? I did have an army filled with artillery, but I lost it. Well, yes. Only to those stupid Hellstorm rocket batteries.
Ancestors!
Oh dear. What is this guy? He must have something that gives him a fireball attack.
Anat! More of vengeance! Move now! Now! On the way!
Ooh, that cannon does some bad damage.
Quarrelers! Slayers! Move! They have wronged us! Range far, range fast! Quarrelers! Slayers! For the Eye King!
Alright, so all of you guys go this way. You guys go attack them.
Charge! Axes out!
Ungrim, say hello to that guy.
The runes are cast! I know! Go! Ready to strike! Fire on the four! Kill Urks! Bring the Urks!
And here come the Hellstorm rocket barrage. Well, at least we scared away their general.
On those dwarfen legs! It is a reckoning!
Although we're about to lose our runesmith now.
The ancestor gods! They have wronged us! On! Quarrelers! Pick your targets well!
Hold together, Ungrim. Unfortunately, he is unbreakable, so he will hold together, but still.
Quarrelers! Satisfy the grudge! Dwarfs ready access! Get moving! Fight! Go! It is a
Alright, let's see if we can get this great cannon now. Hey there, Green Roots Gaming.
Get them! Yes! Shield bearers, ho!
Come on, take out those guys in their damn cannon. Oh, the rockets are open, Pickle.
Catherine will march! For Grimnir! Blow through!
Those are some neat little emotes you have there, Green Roots.
Move now! Aye, as you command! Fires!
Alright, you know what? Let's just try and take out Balthazar. Maybe that'll work. Probably not gonna work, but we'll try.
Plow through!
Alright. Come on, Slayers, do something. Anything. Just poke Gelt. Poke him. Poke him.
Slayer King! Move to attack! Yes! Yes! Quarrelers! Let's start shooting!
Oh crap. Those Outriders are gonna charge and attack, maybe? Or maybe not? It's the thing about some of these Outriders, they're not very good melee. Or melee, or whatever you want to call it. Infantry. Or not infantry, cavalry.
Fire on the foe!
But at the same time, they can still do a charge and be disruptive enough for it.
To strike! The clans unite! Attack! Yes, Lord!
Come on, Unbreakable. Get him close enough to poke Gelt. He just needs to give him a poke. No, not the Plague of Rust. Oh wait, that's not too bad.
Slay the Oathbreakers!
Come on, come on. Come here, Gelt. Poke. Poke him again. There we go.
Kill them! Attack!
And yes, this is very close, Pickle.
Quarrelers! Vengeance! Raged firepower ready!
Oh god, those handgunners. No, that's a bad spot to be in. Good night, Sid. And see you later, Green Roots. Thanks for the raid.
Attack Kazakidha! Scoff! Killers! Right?
I think we're gonna lose Ungrim here. Because of those darn handgunners.
Breakers!
Oh, you were saying... Sid says you were saying night to Green Roots there. Whoops. Sorry. As you said, tunnel vision. Earth Swords, thanks for the host.
Pull out! Quarrelers!
I think the army... We're at army losses. It's just Ungrim with 51 hit points left. And there he goes. Crap. Alright. So Ghost said, do a Fallout Shelter stream on July 19th and you get your $7. I'll look into it. Ghost, I'll look into it. Sid says it's an okay game. Got bored fast because there is basically a paywall. Pretty much there is. It's unfortunate, but there is a paywall for the game. I mean, you can still do stuff and you can grind and all that, but yeah, as I said, the biggest concern I would have with trying to do a Fallout Shelter stream is you can do stuff, but then you get to a point where you're either building or something and you kind of get stuck with how much you can do. So I don't know, we'll see. Definitely wouldn't be like a 3 or 4 hour stream like what we're going to be doing today. How long have we been going? We've been going for about an hour 20 right now. Let's see. Mart Swords asks, have you been enjoying the campaign, friend? It's been up and down. The worst thing so far has been the fact that we ended up going to war with the Empire because we made some kind of alliance with someone. I can't remember. I think it was one of the lesser Empire factions we made an alliance with. And then things just kind of spiraled into, I think it was Stirland, actually. Which led to war with the Empire. And because of how that whole thing was, I lost a whole bunch of reliability. So I haven't been able to get the Empire to get declaring peace with me. Trade agreement? Oh, look at all that gold. 1591. Yes, please, yes. I've been waiting for these guys to do a trade agreement with me. Mart Swords says we were just fighting some dwarves. Haha. Oh, were you fighting dwarves as the Empire or And Sid, I did kind of miss your battle command. There was a lot that I was trying to focus on. Marth, thanks for the follow. I probably should have kind of stopped or gone to slow motion. But I don't like to, like... I know using slow motion helps a lot in the game. But I don't like to use slow motion all the time. Alright, here we go. At the end of your turn, have a trade income of at least 2,000. Well, we got that. We are at 4505. Oh, holy shit. Because we lost Ungram there, we're making 12,000 gold a turn now. Rath says, yeah, as the Empire. My friend is playing as a Bretonian faction. Oh, okay. Now, how did you get to war with the dwarves? Was that by accident like mine, or was that something that was planned? Move a character to Eastern Sylvania. Well, that should be relatively easy. Thaindor was killed in battle. Even though we didn't have a Thaindor. Weird people. I think it's one of these mods. Alright, Sneaky Boy, you return to us. Let's send you out. And River Dwarf is back as well. Well, let's have him return to this army.
It is time.
Sid said, you outnumber them, surround them. I hope you read Sun Tzu's Art of War. Oh, well, I have not. And I only briefly outnumbered them, only in the initial battle, and if I had a force that had all Vanguard deployment, I probably could have tried to do something like that. Unfortunately, the game does limit you on what you can do with that. Mars says, we had pretty much conquered everything around us, so we decided to go for the dwarves instead of the Tomb Kings next. Interesting. And yes, I did say Sneaky Boy 69. He's finally returned from his death. So we can have him get to work damaging some buildings and all that.
Retake the realm.
Alright, Thorgrim, we'll have you transfer over these cannons.
Throne bearers, move! The High King acts.
What else to do with him? We'll just have him head up here for now.
Lord will
A train will return you to Barrack Var. Yeah, most important thing right now, I have to get my access to wine again.
to war.
So I can make that,
As the High King commands.
gain access to that other, whatchamacallit thing again. Oh, now I gotta look this up, because I can't remember what the name of that thing was. Was it a talisman? It wasn't an enchanted item, I don't think. Maybe it was armor. I think it was armor, yeah. The Iron Warden shield, that's what I need. Pickle said to attack the high elves, and Marsword says, you're right though. So Ghost, Rainbow Farts, he has, well, he's still dead. So we gotta resurrect him at some point too. I suppose I could resurrect him into the hero army for A-Train here.
My anger burns bright.
Let's see, we got Thanes that I could do. Runesmith. What was Rainbow Farts? I think Rainbow Farts was supposed to be ranged. We'll bring him out here. Master Engineer. We got Strong, we got Fleet-Footed, we got Tactician. Probably Tactician.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
So let's resurrect Captain Rainbow Farts. Do increase mobility. And then... yeah, go for the ammunition. Has Omar found out? I think he was here at one point to notice that his character had died. Alright, so Throne Hall of the High King. Be pretty useful. Ooh, I just remembered. Can I build hammerers in this faction? Oh yeah, I probably could, because I can get rid of this Baker's Guild Hall now. I don't need that anymore. Alright, start work on the Throne Hall. Sid says, can I post a link of an image for you to see? It's a battle shape. Sure, go ahead. And let's see. Pickle, let's see. So Sid says, my idea for the battle was a shorter version of this shape, with the leader in the front. Interesting. Hey there, Quantum. Thanks for the raid. I mean, that idea could maybe work, Sid. I would just have to do the right battle complement. You know what? Since... actually, we'll do this in next turn. Next turn, we'll make a new army kind of dedicated towards what Sid is talking about. Because then I'll have money again. Because right now I'm just kind of using the money to work on that big throne hall at my capital.
On your skills, Snowy. Armed and ready.
Sid says, charge forward, so they bunch up on the point, then surround them with the arms. Let's see. Retainer's Vows increases armor and weapon strength for lords and embedded heroes. Well, that would work with the one army we're creating here. And let's do it. Alright. Don't think there's anything else I can do.
Yes.
Oh, these guys. I knew I was forgetting something. So let's recruit some Longbeards. Then we're gonna go over here. Oh, there we go. Quarrelers, regular quarrelers, I think. Can only afford to do one right now. Okay. considering how I can make Sid's idea work using the dwarves that I have, I could have it be a group of slayers up front, potentially. And then have the slower, bulkier units in the back, or I could do perhaps do the other way around, where have the tinkier units up front, and then the slayers, which are the quicker and have the stronger charge and all that, have them be the arms of that sort of angle that you showed, Sid. Let's see. So Pickle says that E3, quite a mouthful, huh? And talking to Quantum, and Quantum replies, yeah, I had a stream last Sunday where we all made fun of Bethesda during their showcase. Yeah, I noticed from some of the footage that I watched, it did seem like the audience at the Bethesda showcase wasn't really enthusiastic about a lot of it, or there were some who were really enthusiastic about it, who it's theorized our plants and all that.
The orcs will pay.
Vengeful Rune Lord. Setting off.
Elgar, you're almost there.
Onwards. Throne bearers.
Alright, Thorgrim, we'll get you moving.
Heads in belts.
Ghost says I was excited for the 76 Battle Royale. Really, Ghost? Did you just say that? And Vault says the hyper fans were probably just whacked on the side of the head at some point. Could be. Quantum says the people didn't care about Bethesda. Oh, the people who didn't care about Bethesda probably didn't bother to go. True. Alright. So, Sid, are you still here? Because I have a question for you about your tactic. Alright, let's build that. We can build this to get more dye going. And the granary, we don't need that anymore because we're all maxed out here.
What?
Alright, if I remember correctly, talking to A-Train, he said to go just for the giant slayers, not even to bother with the regular slayers. So let's go ahead and do 4 of those. And let's go for a couple more long beards as well.
Absolutely not.
Ooh! Karl Franz has no army here. There's nothing special about this army at all. They're probably still going to win the battle at Drakenhof because I think our garrison is weakened. Yeah, our garrison's weakened. But, yeah, they're not very good there.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts. Chime.
Alright, Morgrim, we'll just keep you moving along.
Needs to be done.
Rainbow Farts, we're gonna move you to the hero army.
This road is shoddy.
Pickle says, what could save 76 is mods and private servers. I think I would agree. That is probably the main thing that could save 76 right now, is to give access to proper like modding and all that. And private servers as well, just so that, you know, people don't feel beholden to Bethesda servers. I didn't really watch the whole Bethesda showcase and all that, but I'm guessing probably nothing was mentioned of mods or private servers for 76. Oh no, are they moving those? They're moving those to Castle Drakenhof to help their attack, of course. Let's see, Quantum said... Predicted it would be a battle royale. I predicted it would be a battle royale at the last E3. Too bad I was wrong at launch. Well, I suppose not too wrong in the grand scheme of things. Dweller says, it's an online game. Why do people still believe they will ever do any of that? I guess the main thing is just that they have stated that they intend to do that at some point.
Friends of the Dowie.
But whether that will actually happen or not is a whole nother matter. I'll take a non-aggression pact, but... because I don't really need anything that's up in Ostermark anyways. Dweller says, and you believe the Todd? I won't say I believe him. I'm hopeful for it, sure. Do I believe it? Not necessarily. I would probably bet more likely fans would be able to set up a private server on their own and the tools for doing that than... this Bowman of Orion wants non-aggression pact. I guess I could take that. I'm surprised they've actually expanded out a little. Yeah, I would believe like fans would set up their own private server before Bethesda would. I would find that more likely. Doing probably along the same lines as they've done for like several other MMOs that they've set up private servers for. Dweller says they have a microtransaction shop. It's not even a serious consideration for Bethesda. Yeah, that's pretty much where the main source of the distrust, I guess, is on that whole, you know, matter. Is the whole microtransaction stuff. Because, you know, if they allow modding, it's going to hurt the microtransaction thing, even if they allowed private servers and all that, so...
Onward! Forwards!
It is time.
Alright, do I continue with just regular Longbeards, or do I do some Dwarf Warriors? Is there a big difference between them? I mean, there's a little bit of a difference. An 8-point melee attack difference. Well, I guess I'll continue doing the Longbeards then. See you later, Ghost. Thanks for stopping in. How much longer till I can get Ungrim back? One more turn? That's good. So I need the Monument of Grimnir. One more turn to the Monument of Grimnir.
Master of Runecraft.
Alright, let's take a moment here. 7 more turns before we can make a new Dragon Slayer unit. Let's see. Oh, I just remembered.
For Rinlar.
Vault Dweller, I think you died. Yeah, I kind of lost a lot of the player armies and player units. Yeah, Vault Dweller is dead. So you know what? Let's resurrect Vault Dweller, and actually, you know what? I'll resurrect Quantum into this hero army as well. So Quantum, what do we want to have you be? Leadership, construction cost. Well, enemy hero action success chance. That's actually pretty good.
Yes, I answer to clan and hold.
Quantum. Dwarf. Haha. Pickle says, Bethesda was such a great company, what happened to them? I mean, pretty much the accountants took over, you know, the people who make decisions based off of money and all that. Vault Dweller says, doesn't surprise me, I never knew what I was doing with those runes. That's what happens when your support doesn't know what they're doing. Alright, we got disciplined. I don't have options for a better. I thought I had a better place for a runesmith to be born here, but I guess I don't. So I guess I'll have to probably place it at Barrack Far eventually. Oh, this place is a little bit better. Actually, that's only for capacity, it's not for an actual good unit. In 6 turns, we'll be able to do a better unit. Alright, so let's just go ahead. Make the runesmith. Let's see, confident, disciplined. Disciplined should be pretty good. Because I'm assuming that the leadership and melee attack bonus applies to heroes as well. Alright, Vault Dweller.
Yes? Aye, laddie, off we go. What? Nigh. Armed and ready.
And Belagar is there. He's already made his move.
Beijing belts.
Wait peek here. Would you do a trade agreement? No. Oh, come on. Alright, what about the main elf faction?
The Phoenix Court will hear your word. Never.
No. What about trade?
Not possible.
No, come on. Okay, what if I give you a little bit of gold to be happier with me?
Very well.
At least I'm at medium reliability now. I'm almost back up to where I need to be.
Ready.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't have enough money for Sneaky Boy. Oh well. Oh, what to do for the next part of research here? Hero action cost reduction. That's probably good enough for it. Yeah, we'll do that. How did this... Oh, those stupid heroes damaged the building there. Bastards.
This would break my vows.
Pickle says, Newbie, I have figured out what I want from my new lord. What is it, Pickle? Like you said, my idea is going to be very, very expensive. I can't remember. Did you tell me what the new idea was going to be? I knew it was going to be expensive. Well, we're gonna lose Castle Drakenhof here. But we're gonna fight as much as possible. Pickle says, a Lord of Heroes, army of only heroes. Well, I already have that kind of started with A-Train's army, but I suppose I could have you take over, potentially. Because they haven't actually made a custom dwarf hero yet. So maybe on the next turn I'll look into, if I have enough money, which I think I might, I can look into setting up that custom hero. So let's see, you asked Quantum, what does he think about the 76 NPCs? Quantum says, it depends on the story they tell, but I'm not holding out much hope since Fallout 4's writing sucked. Quantum, I forget, have you played 76? Not yet. I wish I could say I could recommend it, but I really can't.
Missiles ready! Longbeards! War of vengeance!
Both Pickle and Voltroy says, oh no, pretty much. Oh no, you started using the word yet. Quantum says, I knew it wasn't going to be an RPG when it was announced. And Pickle says, you planning to? You're a madman.
Vengeance! Selecting target!
Alright, we have a bunch of guys over here.
Taking aim! For the Karazhan Corps! I'm guild approved! Grudge thrower! Right-o! The clans unite!
One thing I will definitely say I don't like, as far as Total War Warhammer goes, is when they made the change that really gimped towers against siege equipment. Because it used to be that a regular tower used to be able to take on at least a siege jet tower. You know, if a single siege tower approached a tower, you know, a fort tower, it would be able to take it out. Well, not anymore.
I speak my lord's will! Go! We stay put! Yes, yes! Vengeance! Thunderers!
Oh crap! Here comes Karl Franz.
For the Karazhan Corps! We stay put!
Begone, Karl Franz!
All of you just die!
You and your little Pegasus thing. Hmm.
Quarrelers! Longbeard! Zah! Longbeards!
My gates are destroyed. Noes.
For the ancestors! Thunderers! For the ancestor gods! Attack the Urks! Thunderers!
This guy is trying to take down my... He's trying to capture my gate. Vic says, what was that, newbie? You planning a murder? I'm planning several murders here.
Let the vengeance begin!
Specifically of all of these heroes of the Empire.
Longbeard!
Alright, let's just fast forward it, because I don't think there's really a whole lot else more that we're going to be able to do, unfortunately. Pickle says that bar does not look good. No, it does not. No, unfortunately, we've pretty much been outnumbered. And generally, these siege defense battles, if they come at you and they outnumber you, generally it does not go well. Either they're able to overwhelm you and get past your defenses and take the middle area to, you know, take control of the point that they need to and just burn down the time, or it just, yeah, they destroy everyone. You get to army losses and then everyone goes home. Oh, also good news. So I don't have craps class tomorrow. So I'm actually going to be doing 2 streams tomorrow. One I'm thinking I'll do in the midday at 2 p.m. So generally the time that I have my streams on Saturdays. And then I'll probably also do another stream around 11 p.m. my normal time that I do it on Thursdays. So we'll be doing 2 streams tomorrow to finish up on Knights of the Old Republic. I think we should be able to complete it in those 2 streams. I would be very surprised if we didn't. And they take Castle Drakenhof, which provides a lot more money to the Empire. Oh crap, I also lost Golden Idols and Dwarf Beer? No! And this isn't going to be good because it's going to really impact the amount of money that we have. Because I think we were getting like 1,600 gold. Plus whatever other bonuses we had to the province. Good news, though, is that they had these armies run away, so... Alright, so Thorgrim can go right down to Castle Drakenhof, and so can Gorazin here. So I think we should probably go back and take it.
Retake the realms! I declare war on them! Attack! Drag them!
Oh, I finished this little quest here. What else do I have to do there? When the following battle with Thorgrim Grudgebearer's army, the Great Book of Grudges. A big vampire force, pretty much. Not sure if I can do it, but I might give it a try.
Summon me if you dare.
Alright, Pickle, so your little hero army that you were talking about. Well, let's go into... I mean, if I could rename legendary lords, I think Grumbrindle here would make a very good lord for your guy. With that face and all that. Oh, just making this army is going to increase our upkeep by 2132. That is just disgusting.
Armed and ready. Ready.
Perfect. You want to be Grumbrindle? Generally I don't give away legendary lords, but since you helped me out with the emotes and my little guy for my when my stream is down and all that, I suppose I could do it. I could let you have Grumbrindle. So he is the White Dwarf. He gets leadership plus 10 for the Lord's army, and reinforcement range is plus 50%.
Grumbrindle! Scrunge!
Alright, so he has an Oath of Forging to give us more Oath Gold. He's got the Mighty Beard of Defense. Let's see, armor piercing damage plus 10 for all units when defending, and melee defense is plus 10 for all units when defending. So, good for defense, but what else do we got? We got Flash Bomb. Reduces charge speed, speed, and melee defense. That could be useful against, like, cavalry. Ooh! Ancient Acumen. Recruit rank for all units eventually goes up to plus 3. So this guy actually has some really good Empire-related stuff. Pickle says, wait, why don't you give out these type of lords? Because generally I prefer to have people create their own lord and all that. But this guy actually has some really neat little stuff here. Because he increases recruit rank for all units, all armies faction-wide. Reduces the recruitment cost for all armies faction-wide. Increases campaign movement range, increases replenishment, and increases global recruitment capacity. So I think we definitely have to do these. And since this is going to be a hero army, I may not have to really focus much on inspiring presence and all that. That leadership though? Oh, 100? Yeah. Alright, so we gotta do the recruit rank stuff, and let's increase global recruitment capacity and give him lightning strike. Alright, and then all our little heroes are gonna move over.
What can I do? An artillery train to speed us up.
Move over to visit
You
Come on, you stupid. Okay, there we go.
Armed and ready.
Onward.
Poor A-Train here.
Weld.
It's gonna be all alone.
Forward.
Alright, Barrack Var is completed. Probably should do something for defense.
Wipe out the trespassers.
Save, and let's go.
We mark another grudge.
Let's go take out the Empire. They have a few crossbowmen, but I think all our cannons and gyro bombers and all that are going to do some damage. Pickle says the enemies are going to shit their pants when they see a gang of dwarves coming to them. Hello there, my spoon too big. Somehow in my game it took like 100 turns before I was able to confederate Barrack Var. Missed out on so much trade. Oh no! Yeah, that's the worst because Barrack Var is the closest ports to your capital, so gaining access to that helps so much with trade. And that's where I'm getting quite a bit of my money too. I'll get even more when I can set up trade with the elves, but still a work in progress there. Alright, I think I'm going to have Thorgrim tank and go out first, whereas the cannons will take down the towers, and then the gyro bombers and gyrocopters and all that will go in and wipe out the rest of the infantry. My spoon says I was able to get trade money from a minor port though. Do I know the spoon reference? I mean, the only spoon reference I know of is from The Matrix.
For the cannons and core. War machine ready. Cannon.
So if it's anything beyond The Matrix, then I do not know about it.
War
No.
of vengeance.
Alright, Thorgrim, go out, do your job. It's from an old video on YouTube? It's from an animated short by Don Hertzfeld. I'll post the link if you're interested. Sure! Hold on, let me pause this just for a moment to open this up. Alright, I'm going to pause it, though, and then I will check it out as soon as the stream is done. Alright, so Thorgrim, you're just going to be there. Oh, I noticed you don't actually have... I thought he had a shield, because, you know, it increases missile parry. But he doesn't have a shield, so we can't increase missile parry. Alright, let's get our Air Force moving. Actually, you know what? Let's go on the other side. Or they don't have any of these little bits that will make it more difficult for us to attack them.
Tucks away!
Gotta love the Dwarven Air Force. Maspoon says, "What? So many gyrocopters? What kind of memery is this?" Well, I needed to build a couple gyrocopters for the one army, or for the one quest for Thorgrim, and it turned into making, well, a hell of a lot.
Without a beard! Nothing can stop us! All have wronged us! Strike out! Show us the target, Lord!
Bickle said, "Quick, they have oil." Shock and awe, baby, shock and awe. Maspoon says, "I feel like the Gyro Bomber is super underwhelming, though, personally." I mean, I like its general ranged attack, but what I will say is, kind of from what I've noticed here, it does seem rather... It does run out of ammunition rather quickly. That is something that I do need to fix in my little, because I'm actually working on a kind of Star Wars inspired mod for Warhammer here. I only made a little bit of progress, but I have some of it, some screenshots from it posted in my Discord. And one of the things I want to do is maybe do some better stuff for like a TIE bomber sort of based units. Alright, I'm gonna try this. This might be dangerous though. And is Carl Franz unbreakable? Actually, no, he's not. So if I can defeat the rest of this army, we'll be good. Yeah, probably should have brought the ones with brimstone guns. Flee! Flee! Although if we can get him into range of the cannons... Flee! Well, we have relatively decent melee attack, actually. But probably not good enough to take on Carl Franz there with his 100 melee attack, 46 defense.
We will have vengeance!
No! Flee! don't need you to die. Don't destroy my gyro bomber, you bastard. No, my poor bomber. You don't move, Thorgrim. Thorgrim moves you. Alright, well, unfortunately I did lose a... I think I maybe lost... Well, I lost one gyro bomber. Did I lose a gyrocopter as well? Maybe it was just a gyro bomber. I thought I saw a gyro... Yeah, it was just a gyro bomber. I thought I saw a copter get hit, but I guess it didn't. But yeah, overall, I like the gyro bomber's attack, but it just doesn't have enough ammunition. Because it was the first thing that ran out of ammunition out of all my units there. Pickle says, too much drugs, newbie. I wonder if, for Grombrindle's stuff, maybe I can recruit a gyro bomber at max rank. Alright, as tempting as it is to sack, I'm going to occupy.
Let us begin.
Oh, Castle Drakenhof is down to level 2. That is so disappointing. We have so much work to do to try and rebuild all of this. My spoon says the 1200 missile damage on the gyro bomber feels like a lie. Well, this one says 1723. Let's see, 12 missile damage, 35 armor piercing. It has 8 explosive base damage, 16 explosive armor piercing, with 8 shots per volley. It is probably the low accuracy, my spoon, that causes that issue. Alright, how long to recruit a gyro bomber? Gyrocopter. 6 turns. Bleh. I don't really want to wait 6 turns for that. Why?
What?
Why must it be 6 turns? Alright, we'll do that there.
It is time. By the grudge bearer's will.
Create a few more quarrelers. And Paul's River Dwarf here. Which I haven't actually seen Paul in a stream in a long time. Mospoon says, organ guns are solid. Do you have any? I actually haven't built any. I probably should. How long is it going to take to recruit them? 4 turns. If it was 2 turns, that wouldn't be so bad. 4 turns, because I'm going to be moving this army on the next turn.
Revenge incarnate.
Probably what I need to do is probably start work on a siege workshop here. So I can make siege stuff here.
Answer to clan and hold.
Skeggy is... oh. No, they are... This is a Skeggy army. What the hell? How are they still alive? I thought they would have been dead by now. Ghost, welcome back.
Punish the grudge makers.
Alright, let's end the turn, and we'll see how things go. I don't imagine they'll have enough to take us on, so we should be able to continue our expansion to take back our territory. Yeah, I did actually have, one of my armies had probably like 3 organ guns in it, and overall it wasn't too bad. The problem is when I encountered large groups of Hellstorm rocket batteries from the Empire. Those are the things that just completely wiped me out. That's why I have this big gyro bomber force, or gyrocopter force, was to counteract those Hellstorm rocket batteries. Pickglass, are we doing 2 or 3 hours today? We're actually at 2:15 right now, so probably at least 3 hours. Five hours today. I mean, even though I'm off tomorrow, that still might be a little too much. Just a little.
Greetings, honorable ally.
Everland wants a defensive alliance. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not doing that again. Getting involved in some war that I didn't expect to. Ghost says my PS4 says 1:13. I think that's about what the time is for me. Mosspoon says you can send your heroes in front of your armies so the Hellstorm artilleries waste their ammo on them. That's how I counter them, at least. Generally that works. The problem is the dwarf heroes are way too slow for that. Because we don't have anything that really helps, you know, give them a little boost or anything. At least as far as speed goes. So yeah, that works really well with... the 2:13 that I said, Ghost, is how long I've been streaming. So 2 hours and 13 minutes. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so that strategy, Mosspoon, works really well when you have heroes that have horses or just naturally fast. Let's see. Well, they don't have to really dodge the missiles. The rockets are pretty inaccurate. Oh, the ones I was going up against were pretty accurate, but they also had like rank 7 or above Hellstorm batteries, so it wasn't like basic ones. So if it was basic ones, that might have worked a little bit better, but they were using rank 7 ones, which were... Yeah, these ones are still rank 7, so I don't know if they're... Probably because they have Nuln over here. Or, yeah, Nuln. That's probably giving them the rank 7 rocket batteries.
Summon me if you dare.
Alright. I guess we're gonna head for Eschen next.
Onward! Wipe out the trespassers! We mark another grudge.
Mosspoon says, I don't think veterancy increases accuracy, just reload speed. I thought I saw somewhere that it did. Somewhere on Reddit, I think, I thought indicated that it increased accuracy. I haven't done a whole lot of... Oh, jeez, this is the problem with doing auto-resolve is... Look at this. My cannons took a whole bunch of damage from that because apparently we just throw the cannons straight out into battle.
Throne bearers, let's march!
What?
Alright, Gorazin. What were we doing with you? We have Giant Slayers, we have Longbeards. Giant Slayers, Hammers, Iron Breakers. You know what, let's do Grimnir's Heirs. Yeah, that replenishment sucks being in this area with the -8s from it. I think that's probably something that will help a lot with Grombrindle. Because he has this Get Up, which increases casualty replenishment by 6, all characters faction-wide.
The dwarfs need me.
A runesmith's duty is never done.
Muster out. By the king's command. It is time. Strengthen the shield wall. You know who I am.
So Mospoon, question for you. Do you have a favorite dwarf unit? And Pickle, that's by 6%, which is a little bit. It helps a little bit. It gets better when you add like these Baker's Guilds, because that provides a little bit of a boost as well.
Send me to vengeance.
Grudge against mankind. Very tempted to do that. Maybe I'll do this Rune of Grimnir, because that would help with trying to use Thorgrim as a tank. Aspoon says Thunder is probably good throughout the whole game. Oh, I meant to ask Hero Unit, because what I like to do through my streams is give people various units to lead, and I'm working on a hero-based army over here with Grombrindle. So that's, yeah, 1 Thane, 2 Thanes, 1 Runesmith, 1 Master Engineer.
Zulrika. Journeying on.
Adds a little bit of flavor.
Master of Runesmith.
Ghost says, Newbie, you have 10 viewers? I saw, this is like probably one of my most popular Warhammer streams that I've had so far. Make that 12? Let's see. I see 12. Alright, I see 10. Looking at it on my screen.
Forwards.
I also remembered I needed to check with the elves to see if they'd trade with me again. Also, Bretonnia might trade with me.
The dwarves have ever been friends of Bretonnia, and wise.
Come on, you damn Bretonians. Maspoon says Thanes, I guess. The other 2 just die. Alright, High Elves, where are you here?
Ulf one's
No
defendant.
third.
What do you wish to discuss?
Trade?
Very well.
There we go. Now what about non-aggression?
I cannot.
Nope, not quite. But at least I'm getting trade, I'm getting more money from them. How much am I making from trade right now? 8,000? So, about like 1/3 of my income is coming from trade right now.
Vengeful Rune Lord. How can I help?
Alright, Mospoon, let's make you a thing here. Let's see, what do we got? So we got Disciplined or Ancestral Blood Grimnir.
Who calls me?
You know, I want to see if that stacks the Discipline. So you know what, let's try that.
Ready.
Alright. Mospoon. Too big.
What's your orders?
We'll continue with that. And Barak Var. Oh, you can do Cinnabar as well. Do I want to do Cinnabar here? I could make a little bit more money. Ah, sure, why not? Also, you know what? Let's go grab this little mysterious island. Let's do campaign. Get a little bit of money and favorable winds.
Setting off. Yes.
And Sneaky Boy has been wounded. Great.
Onward.
Trade. Ooh, income from trade. Boost. Yeah, let's go for the upgrades to all of this stuff. Also, while I took Eshin, I probably should have made that that one item again. My spoon says, "Put me on the front lines, I'll die with honor." Now, one question I do have: does
All here.
missile resistance affects like rockets as well, right? I think so. Ooh, Khemri wants a military alliance. Generally, I'm a little tricky, or a little iffy on it. But you know what? I like Khemri. Generally, they're pretty good as an ally, and in this instance, they don't have any other allies. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. And if Khemri can last for a little bit, and you know, do all their research to get a whole bunch of armies, I think they'll do pretty good. Maspoon says, "Yes, I believe so." Okay. Well, I might work to give you some missile resistance and all that. But shields don't block artillery fire. I suppose that is true.
Ask your favor, and I'll...
Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys down here too. Eventually I want to take over that one little remaining dwarven province down there, but then all the stuff happened up north with the Empire and all that, so I've sent all of my armies north. Of course, they've only finally started to actually reach up here. Ghost says, "Newbie, you have any spare coke? I can't stay up long." No, it's my precious Ghost. Oh, look, the Doomtide. They continue to hoard in and all that.
You will
Well,
regret your
Waldenhof probably be a place to go and attack.
Throw bearers! Let's march! Anad?
So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go to Waldenhof.
Grimnir's axe first.
We're not going to auto-resolve this one, though, because then I'll probably lose all my cannons.
One rag forwards. Drag them! Thag them!
Alright, they only have 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries, so we should be able to make this work. Now, if I remember correctly, A-Train, when he was last in the stream, said the cannons should do relatively well. Ghost says, "Man, again, no mentioning taco time." Or no mentioning taco. Time to start taco. It was confusing there because you didn't have any commas. Commas, Ghost, they help. Maspoon says, if you didn't know this, you can spawn archivist students if you unselect your research before you do an action that levels your hero's lords. If you unselect your research before you do an action that levels your heroes/lords. So like go into the research screen, unselect it, then have your hero go and do something? Interesting. Suppose that could be very useful for increasing your research rate to a crazy amount. Like a battle or an agent action. Okay.
For the High King! Shadow Bomber!
Cannon! Find your targets! The clans unite!
Alright, let me go slow for a moment here. Focus on that Hellstorm rocket battery.
Shadow Bomber!
Cannon!
Don't give them an inch!
Artillery ready!
What are we? For the Karazhan Corps!
Alright, and let's bring up forward this army.
Blessing on us. Nothing can stop us!
Killers! Charge!
For Grim Grudge Bearer!
Cannon! Stop! Reload!
Ghost says, newbie, the enemy has the high ground. No! My cannon didn't go far enough. Alright, move up a little. Try this again. Oh, a little too high. Try this again. A little bit better. I got a few of them. Oh god, Thorgrim is kind of in a dangerous spot there.
They have wronged us! Off we go!
Dive bomb! Dino Copter! Nothing can stop us! Go! Strike out! Move! For the ancestor gods! Move! Plow through! Aye! Land on the boat! General Bomber! There is no greater authority! For the ancestors! The runes glow! Ha! Vengeance! Kill Urks! Move to attack! Anu! Yes! What happened? Warriors! The clans unite! Plow through! Moving out! Gyro Bomber! Fire! Reload! Fire! That'll do! For the Devil's Crown!
Ghost says, "It's over, Empire. I have the high ground. You dare to underestimate my power."
Let the vengeance begin!
Well, at least the cannons actually did really good at taking out those rocket batteries. I was a little skeptical at one point, but how they do, but they came through.
Cannon!
Charge! Range far, range fast! Towing! Halt! As you command! Understood, Lord! Demand! We are relentless! Anu! Move now! Plow through! Nothing can stop us! Move! Halt!
And I think we are done. Alright. Took a little bit of damage, but overall not too bad. Ghost says, "Before you do anything after this, heal Sneaky Boy 69. Unfortunately, I can't do anything for Sneaky Boy. He asked to take a few turns to heal himself, unfortunately. So there's nothing I can do to speed it up. Sorry to disappoint you there, Ghost. Also, is it just me, or does the porthole image for Thorgrim look like he has a cigar in his mouth? I mean, I don't know what it is, but it looks like he has a cigar in his mouth. I've always thought that. And for those who don't know, the porthole image is the little circle thing. Yeah, the little circle image. I guess it's really not a cigar, it's just the shadow on his beard. But I still think it is. Alright, flaming attacks. I'll give it to Thorgrim. Don't really have any melee units in this army. Alright, do we have this full province again? We do.
Time for a reckoning.
I'll ignore that.
My axe thirsts for war.
I think I do want to go and try and take out this army over here. It's thinking. Oh, and they are fleeing. Well, good, because it's better for them to flee. Ghost says, "The sneak is life, bro. There's no life before sneak."
The High King acts.
Oh, turn off research. So let's see, what am I currently researching? That. Okay, so turn off research.
How can I help?
Then what if I have you enter the army there?
On your skills, Zowie.
Well, entering the army doesn't seem to do
You
anything.
know who I am.
So it'd have to be like a
True
battle.
King of 8 Peaks.
Well, I could send this thing over. To perhaps assault the garrison there. Or no, I can actually go and do... I can attack. Okay. Because I just got to take him out of that. Okay, there we go. So turned off research, and then you said if I go and start a battle, that it should trigger that little thing.
Throw bearers. Let's march.
Still a chance base, but much higher this way. Okay. Thorgrim, what did we want to do for you? Melee defense? Yeah, we could do that. And we'll take Schwarzhofen.
Approach me, dwarf, but do not expect
Ooh, they'll finally take a peace treaty. But I need to take back my territory first. Then maybe we can talk about a peace treaty.
Let's go.
This should be an easy battle. So Mospoon says it's the leveling up a lord/hero part that spawns the followers. Oh, so maybe that's why you get followers at the end of a turn sometimes, because they have their little bit of experience that they get, and then, you know, it might be leveling up. I always wondered, like, what spawned that. It's neat to know that little exploit. And speaking of exploits, I saw the Spiffing Brit did posted a YouTube video on Total War Warhammer that I totally need to go check out and see, because I've really gotten into him the last couple months, watching his videos and all that. Especially because he does a lot of, you know, strategy games that I like to play, so. Jamotheus Immelshilder. That's a horrible name. Alright, so they shouldn't have any magic in this army. So we should be able to lead with our heroes.
The clans unite. Warriors.
Warlords there. We'll have Slayers here, and we'll have some Slayers here.
Longbeards. Slayers. We demand blood. Longbeards. Kill orcs. They have wronged us. Let the vengeance begin!
Alright. Let's go ahead and do this.
Dull! Kill orcs!
Oh, this guy has 207 range. I forget, does the regular what's this guy called again? Master Engineer? The regular ones get up to that.
No shoddy contraptions here! Kill them all in Beard's reach! Quarrelers! Bring them down! Longbeards! Belagar Ironhammer!
Alright, so Belagar here does have a shield. So he should be pretty sturdy against this missile barrage.
The clans unite! By Valea's will. Valea's blessing on us. Attack! Fight through! If you insist. Going missiles! More of vengeance! Charge! On! Shoot the Wazzards! Aye! Now! Ready to strike! Understood! We demand blood! Quarrelers! Get them! Hit your targets well! War of vengeance! Has it? Longbeards! Ready! Master Engineer! Ready! Die! Battle Joe!
Come on, you're almost there.
There's nothing I can't fix.
Right! Shoot the Wassocks! Pick your targets well!
Kill them all in Beard's reach. Charge!
Longbeards! Move now!
Alright, we won. Lost a few Slayers, but other than that, not too bad. And if we complete Knights of the Old Republic tomorrow, welcome back, Ghost. You had to check up on your vault. Are they all still alive? I was thinking that if we complete Knights of the Old Republic tomorrow, we'll probably do Warhammer again on Saturday during the day. Let's see. Mosspoon says, I feel a big part of the reason I like organ guns is their sound effects. They just sound so powerful. That is true. You know, especially to have them all fire at once in one big barrage. But I mean, they are pretty good, I mean, especially against infantry and all that. The biggest problem with organ guns that I've kind of noticed is if you're on a very hilly location and you can't get to... You don't have a good line of sight, I've noticed it hurts them a bit. And KOTOR 1, Mossman. Yeah, that's the other game I've been playing on the channel here. Okay, so we did get a few, let's see, rank, battle reports, equipment gained. Oh, we got a lot. We got a student, we got a archivist, we got a dwarf bride. Oh, we actually do get to see what dwarven females look like. They don't have beards. A stonemason, a powder maker, a sapper, and then a slayer ward. I think it was mostly archivists and students there. Do you know what? I can put some of those with the heroes in this big hero army. Archivist. And student. Ghost says the vault was alive, but they were low on power. Well, at least they're alive. Yeah, I probably have a lot of archivists and students and all that I just haven't been using. Student. Enemy siege holdout time. Could be useful. We got a Cooper. We got the Dwarf Bride and... Oh, hero recruitment costs. Reduction for runesmiths. That's not bad then. Runesmith I'll leave alone because they get all of their banner stuff, which I believe takes some... yeah. It's a rune, so it takes up an area here. So don't want to use these little things on the runesmiths. Though I think I did actually on the Vault Dweller here. Well, as long as I don't give them anything else. Oh, all of these elite ones are back.
Lungs air.
Let's see, Ghost says we're not even that low on power. We are minority in the red zone. Well, that's not too bad. Alright, Belagar Ironhammer. What do we do with you? My spoon says heroes can get students and archivists, but lords can only get archivists. Really? I didn't know that. Gather the old clans increases. Ooh, rally the holds. Global recruitment duration -1 for all units. Now, does that apply to all armies or just his army?
Retake the realm.
It applies to all armies. Awesome. I'm excited now. If I knew that, I would have tried to do something to get Belagar upgraded earlier. That, I can get rid of that.
To war!
Alright, Thorgrim, let's recruit some units into your army. The Quarreler with great weapons will bring them together. Could do some giant slayers. Could do the organ guns as well. You know what, let's do a couple organ guns. Well, you know what, if we're doing them, we'll do 3 organ guns.
Time for a reckoning.
Master of runecraft. Come off.
Alright, what other heroes? Oh, I want to check
I
that
am
discipline,
thee, like
right?
dwarfs.
44, 42. I'm not sure if discipline stacks or not. Let's see, do we do melee attack or do we do tough for the armor and melee defense? I think we'll do tough on this Logan Skolson guy.
The runes are ready.
Discipline does stack, okay. Well, do I have any things with disciplined here? Not that I see. Okay. What about master engineers with discipline? No, no one with discipline there either.
Armed and ready. Getting out of here. My anger burns bright.
Alright, another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the forge here.
The dwarfs need me.
So let's see. So Mospoon, since you were going to lead the charge, I want to get you something, because say it's pretty rare trait to spawn for dwarves though. Okay. So let's see, I wanted Gatekeeper's belt. And then the other one, it was an armor. Iron Warden's shield. Because apparently both of those... Oh, Iron Warden's tankard? I mean, I know that's good for the liquid fortification, but I've heard Gatekeeper's belt is really good for the unbreakable. So you want Iron Warden's tankard instead? Because I've heard... So, this guy named A-Train, who was also in one of my... I think this stream last week, told me to do Gatekeeper's Belts along with... So, you want Iron Warden's Tankard? Okay, we'll do Iron Warden's Tankard then. You want to be tanky? Alright, so we did the Tankard. Well, Iron Warden's shields should still work pretty well. Opal amulets, probably what we're gonna do, at least for the moment. Alright, Iron Warden's Tankard. I don't have any weapons at the moment. And then Iron Warden's shields. And then Quantum. Let's see. It effectively increases your HP pool by 75%. Oh, as far as the healing and all that goes? Alright, so we'll give the Gatekeeper's Belt to Quantum here, because I remember he mentioned that he likes to play as like barbarian sort of characters.
Rune, Ricky. Orders. Got them.
Oh, gotta continue our research then. And Eastern Sylvania. Let's do the tax rates. Get that sweet, sweet gold tax. Let's see. Ghost says no food or water or power, and the vault and Fallout Shelter might as well be North Korea.
Vengeful Runelord. Aye up. Aye.
This place, oh, 5 more turns until I can boost that. Grr. Let's help that out a little bit. Empower the guilds for growth. All right, let's see. Let's end the turn. And we still have 8 people watching. How are we feeling, folks? Do we want to go for a little bit longer? Pickle says, yeah. Last says, the one that gives perfect vigor is also pretty good. Oh yeah, that was one of the other things. Maybe that was actually the thing that I was supposed to get. Oh dear. Gorazin retreats. Maybe it was perfect vigor and Gatekeeper's belts? Well, I'm gonna have to look through that again. Well, Balthazar Gelt is fleeing. Excellent. I wonder if that army is going to be stuck there. I hope so. Because if that army is stuck, I can kill them. They are stuck. Nice. Haha. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think I was thinking of the wrong thing on one of them. I think it was the perfect vigor, as well as the thing that makes you unbreakable. I have to look and see what's the thing that makes you, that gives perfect vigor again. Is that a talisman? I'll have to look.
Now then, Manlin, what brings you?
Norland wants a trade agreement. Well, that's pretty good. They're even paying me for the trade agreement. It's a weapon? Okay. Thank you for that, Mosspoon. Because I can't remember what it was. Ghost says, newbie, the Midwest might get nuked now, newbie. Wait, why is the Midwest going to get nuked? It is one thing. Does Illinois have any secret missile silos? I'm not sure. I think most of them are like in the Dakotas or, you know, generally like out west. That's one reason why a lot of areas out west is all controlled by the federal government. Oh, let's see. I think I do want a rune forge there, right? Yes, I do want. Okay, we'll do that. Oh. Ghost says, I joked about North Korea. And my spoon says, yeah, you doomed us all. Goat pastures with their super growth. Yay. Alright, so it is a weapon. I don't have enough oath gold for it, but let's take a look. It's a weapon. Oh, Iron Warden's hammer? That's the one thing. I was thinking it was the Iron Warden's shield, but no, it's the hammer that you actually want. Though the shield actually goes together rather well with the unbreakable thing. Because at hit points greater than, or lesser than 20%, you have 33% damage resistance. That goes along with the 12% damage resistance from this. Oh geez, what was that about? Alright. Mount Gunbad can level up, I might as well do that. Ooh, I forgot they have gold here. There's gold in them mountains.
Let us begin.
Oh, crap. I guess I'm not going to finish my organ guns, because I need to go take out Volkmar here. Oh god, he has a lot of Hellstorm rocket batteries.
Moving.
Ghost says, I miss Finn. Oh, your rabbit, right?
Let's march. Ready, access.
Alright, let's beat you up, Volkmar. You and your 1,000 rocket batteries. Yeah, whatever the source of these rocket batteries and all that, I really gotta take out. Maspin says, damn, it's 2 a.m. here. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here too. Maspoon, you're in Central Time, along with me. Yeah, we might just do this battle and then end it here, because I am starting to feel it a little bit. Because I have been streaming for like 3 hours here. I know it's possible that I could do like a little standby thing and saying I'll take a break and all that, but I don't know. I don't like to do that in my streams. I like to do a stream, a full thing of content. That's why for tomorrow I'm going to do a stream at 2 p.m. Do like 2 p.m. to maybe 5 p.m. Then take a break in between and then start another stream at 11 p.m. I know, Ghost. I know that you're in Central as well. Alright. I feel like I should have just done infantry, but I didn't expect that all of these forces were just going to show up so quickly, so... Alright, put you guys here.
For the Karazhan
Alright. Let me check the cannons. We should be able to do our full ranged attack. Move them over just a little. And let's move them up a little. Okay. So it looks like all the cannons can hit all the rocket batteries. We'll focus down on one rocket battery each and then go in for the rest of the stuff. Start on that rocket battery. You guys move forward. And they're going after my cannons. But they're also going against Thorgrim as well.
Move now! Loud through! Cannon! The next kill is ours! Shadow bomber! Shadow cocktail! Fire on the foe!
By King Thorgrim Grudgebear.
Alright, you guys fire on the halberdiers.
Cannon!
Did the cannon I was about to go to die? Or was he just... I don't know what happened.
For the ancestors! Vengeance! Big aim! Cannon! For the ancestors!
Alright, go Giant Slayers. Save our cannons.
Let the vengeance begin!
Shadow bomber! Withdraw!
We're almost done, Ghost and Maspoon. We're almost done.
Shoot! Fire, reload! Move off!
On me! Rune of smiting upon them! Move to attack!
Shadow bomber! Kill anything without a fear!
Cannon!
Ghost says, help us, we need the coke. No, my precious.
That'll do!
Slayers! Move! Strike out! Go! Now! Range far, range fast!
Well, definitely in this instance, I think overall the gyro bomber, gyrocopter force did pretty well.
Withdraw!
Rune Smith!
They did take some damage, but for the most part, I want to say they did pretty good.
Attack to the air! We are right push! Shadow bomber! Move now!
Maspoon, thanks for the follow.
Nothing can stop us!
And it looks like their army is breaking. Alright. End of battle. They should be wiped out because they were in march stance. I'm afraid I did lose some of my cannons though. Although, well, this one I think is definitely gone. The other ones might have actually survived. Somehow. Pickle says, I fucking snipe a guy out of his own helicopter in Battlefield 4. You know, Battlefield 4 has a lot of instances like that. Which is kind of disappointing then when you think about Star Wars Battlefront. Like, you should have that kind of stuff in Star Wars Battlefront. But you can't, because you can't enter a vehicle and then exit it in Star Wars Battlefront. Ghost says the past tense for sleep is sloop. I slooped? Alright, we lost 3 cannons there, and that's not exactly good. But we took out Volkmar. Got more students. Right, Thorgrim, bring you back to Waldenhof.
Let us begin.
I'll bring him to Eschen.
My axe thirsts for war.
Then we're going to do our level ups, and then that is going to be it here for today. Yes, Pickle. Get Battlefield 4, it's only $5. I'm sorry, Pickle.
Time for a reckoning.
As I've already told you, I'm not big on shooters. I got Battlefield 2 only because it's Star Wars. Beyond that, I'm just kind of like, eh. I wonder if I could... I probably should get Morgrim's favored as well for Thorgrim, since he does have cannons and all that in his army. See you later, Mosspoon. Got lab tomorrow morning? Ooh, good luck with that. Oh, I need to get Tradition and Innovation as well, because that's going to boost ammunition for my gyrocopters and gyrobombers, as well as their range. Oh, what do I need? What do I need? Well, let's do Morgrim's favored to start us out.
For the wisdom of the layer.
I'm actually going to bring this to empower the guilds, so that I can get more growth going here. Belagar is all good.
My anger burns.
Throny, let's keep him moving along.
It's as good as done. On my way. How can I help?
And then we got Grumbrindle here.
You summoned me.
Oh, this new runesmith, bring him into the army. Alright folks, so that is going to be it here for today. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me here on Twitch, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel to check out all of my previous streams and all that. Since the ones on Twitch here only last for 2 weeks, something like that. So I will be streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. That'll be the first stream, and then later on tonight, or tomorrow night, or tonight, I guess, technically, however you want to say it, at 11 p.m. Central as well. And there we're going to be focusing on completing Knights of the Old Republic. If through some miracle we complete it in the first stream, I'll find something else to do for the second, but we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching.